Hello, I am going to be working on a check engine light code P0131. This code is associated with the O2 sensor. Prior to replacing the sensor, I hooked up my scan tool and saw that there was no voltage coming from the O2 sensor. There are two sensors on this car, and this particular check engine light code indicates an issue with the bank 1 O2 sensor, and this sensor is the one located before the catalytic converter. The connector to the sensor is located near to the firewall of the car. I disconnected it from reaching from the top of the engine. I jacked up the car a little bit so that I can go underneath the car. Make sure to jack up the car with the appropriate jacks. And here's the sensor located before the catalytic converter. I also sprayed the sensor near its threads with penetration fluid so that it may help in removing the sensor. The sensor had a zip tie holding down the wire, and I used a set of cutters to cut it loose. I disconnected the connector and cut the zip tie before loosening the O2 sensor. The O2 sensor is going to twist when loosening, so it's best to have the wire disconnected so the sensor can turn freely. I just want to point out, from what I can see with the sensor, I saw that the connector was filled with fluids, most likely to be oil. This could have been the problem. It could have just been filled with fluid that the connector was not making that good connection, which caused no voltage coming from the O2 sensor. I could have probably just cleaned out the connector and the issue could have been fixed, but I decided to replace the entire O2 sensor because the sensor is old. There is not enough room for a O2 sensor socket, so I used a 22mm wrench to loosen the sensor. Once the sensor is broken loose, I just use my hand to loosen the sensor all the way until I can remove it completely from the car. Here is the new sensor alongside the old sensor. This new one comes with anti-seize compound already on the threads. I only want the compound on the threads, so I'll be sure to wipe away any compound that are not on the threads. I'll put the part in the description below for your reference. The installation of the new O2 sensor is pretty much the reversal of the removal process. I used my hand to tighten the sensor, then I used the 22mm wrench to tighten it all the way down. I tightened down the sensor before connecting the connector. When I connected the O2 sensor connector to the harness, I connected them at the top of the engine bay. Then I got a new zip tie to hold down the wire in place to finish securing the O2 sensor and all of its parts. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that this may help you in your repairs.